Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Mrs. Professor Dr. Sri Indah Nikinsari, SA, MSA, as Head of the Academics Education Study Program, Faculty of Economics, State University of Jakarta, and the Honorable Mrs. Dr. Anda Sri Zulaihati, MSE, as Supervisor of my internship report preparation. Let me introduce myself. My name is Tiara Zulfina Ramadanti, from Economics Education Study Program, Accounting Education Concentration 2019. And here I want to presenting my internship report with the title Internship Report in Tax and Accounting Services Department at FAM Consulting. Then this is a table of contents of my presentation. The first is place and time of internship that I have been done. The second is company profile that I have taken internship of. And the third is field of work that I have been done. And the last one is problems that I faced during the internship and how I solved the problems. And this is the place and time of my internship. I did an internship at FAM Consulting in Tax and Accounting Services, which is located at Plafon 5 Street, number 13, Kayu Putih, Pulau Gadung, East Jakarta, DKI Jakarta. The duration of my internship starts from January 3rd until June 30, 2020. My day of work is from Monday until Friday, and the office hour is from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. Of course, when it's a national holiday, the work is off. But in a tax consultant agency, there is a time named peak season. Peak season is the time when tax consulting agencies are needed by their clients for annual tax reporting that is starting in mid-March till the end of April. In peak season, there is a change in working hours that is start at 8 a.m. until 10 p.m. If needed during the weekend, I should ready to go to work. FIM Consulting. FIM Consulting is an accounting and tax consulting agency that established on January 12, 2002. Now, in 2020, FIM Consulting has a total of 6 employees, including the management. FIM Consulting has business activity centers in two cities, in Jakarta and Tangerang. Currently, FIM Consulting has more than 100 corporate taxpayers and more than 160 individual taxpayers for both cities. And the business field of FIM Consulting, of course, they focus to assist individual taxpayers and corporate taxpayers in execute their rights on fulfilling their tax duty. Apart from being a tax consultant, FIM Consulting also provides corporate accounting services. The vision of FIM Consulting is providing the best services and education related to accounting and taxation practices in accordance with professional standards of competence and ethics to clients and empowering so that the benefits can be prefaced in the future. And for the mission is the first, FIM Consulting always trying to provide the best service to clients so as to grow a good image and become an indirect promotion and add new clients based on client satisfaction with the services that have been provided. Uh, and the second is provide education and training to client accounting staff so that they not only provide services but also provide knowledge related to accounting and corporate taxation needed. FIM Consulting really focus to educate their clients about taxation and accounting. And there is core values and work culture in FIM Consulting. The first is build synergistic cooperation in providing services to clients. The second is creating a sense of togetherness during the work process. The third is instilling an attitude of mutual assistance and sensitivity to each individual's work task. If one person is unable to do the work, then another available person must take over the work. And the last is have a healthy soul and mind at work and provide the best service to clients. And here it is an organizational structure of FIM Consulting. As you see, there is just plenty of employee in both cities. And then this is the list field of work that I did during my internship at FIM Consulting. There is 6 details that I will explain one by one on the next slide. The first one is preparing and submit the annual tax report for individual taxpayers. FIM Consulting assists individual taxpayers to submit their annual income tax report, or in Indonesia we call it SPT. The first step The first step is FIM Consulting receive a list of assets and debts, withholding income tax report, and recapitulation of each income as of December 13, 2020. After we receive the documentation that required, we can preparation of annual tax report. After the filing process is complete, the complete annual income tax form report must be sent to the client first before being submitted. If the client agrees to the draft that has been made, the annual tax report can be submitted. If there is an underpayment of income tax, I make a tax deposit letter. In Indonesian, we call it SSP, which will be sent to the client and then the client pays it. Then the annual income tax report can be submitted. After the reporting process is complete, FIM Consulting will print and send the annual tax report along with its attachment to the client by attaching a bill for the payment of services that have been carried out. Next, the second is preparing and submit the annual tax report for business entity taxpayers. FIM Consulting also assists business entity taxpayers to submit their annual income tax report, or SPT. In submitted business entity taxpayers annual income tax report, there is just one form to use, that is form 17771, and only a form feature that fit to the process. I handle more than 40 clients too. The first step uh, The first step is from FIM Consulting receive a balance sheet, profit and loss report, details of fixed asset, and the calculation of depreciation as of December 13, 2020. And then after the document we collect, we can preparation of annual tax report. After the filing process is complete, the completed annual income tax form report must be sent to the client first before being submitted. If the client agrees to the draft that has been met, the annual tax report can be submitted. If there is an underpayment of income tax, I make a tax deposit letter, which will be sent to the client, and then the client pays. Then the annual income tax report can be submitted. After the reporting process is complete, FIM Consulting will print and send the annual tax report along with its attachment to the client by attaching a bill for the payment of services that have been carried out. The next task is preparing the company annual financial report. In compiling the client's financial reports, FIM Consulting used the MyOp application. I have the opportunity to work on financial reports for more than 8 companies with different types of business. There are companies in manufacturing, food and beverage, trading businesses, gas sales trading companies, and electrical installations service companies. The first step is FIM Consulting receive a bank account mutation per month, details of cash transaction, and monthly VAT report to view details of purchases and sales of the company. After receiving all required documents, I open the company's MyOp database, then enter the data. After completing data entry, before the financial statement become the basis for annual tax reporting, I send the draft of financial report first to the client. After they approve, I begin to prepare annual tax reports for corporate taxpayers. And here is an example from of financial report made by FIM Consulting. Then the fourth is recording tax invoices and submit the periodic value added tax report, or we call it PPN. The first step is FIM Consulting receive an invoice from client. To create a tax invoice, I open the eFaktur application database. Then record the tax invoice according to the invoice sent. After that, the recorded tax invoice must be sent to the client first. After client accepted that there is no correction, I upload the tax invoice. After that, the tax invoice has been uploaded can be sent to the client. And to submit VAT periodic report, or we call in Indonesia SPT Masa PPN, make sure the VAT in tax invoice same as the client's list of purchases of taxable goods or services. Then I upload them all. And then I did the process of posting the VAT periodic report on eFaktur application. And then I open the website of eFaktur and log into the business entity taxpayer account and create VAT periodic report. And then I make a payment if the VAT periodic report is considered underpaid. After that, I pay it, I click submit, and then the VAT periodic report has been submitted. And the next one is preparing and report disclosures of individual taxpayers asset in Program Pengungkapan Sukarela. Program Pengungkapan Sukarela, or PPS, is a program that provides an opportunity for taxpayers to report or disclose tax duty that have not been fulfilled voluntarily through the payment of income tax based on the disclosure of assets. This program is open from December 2020 to June 30, 2020. A total of more than 10 clients participated in the PPS, and I have the opportunity to prepare and report SPPH. SPPH, or we call it Surat Pemberitahuan Pengungkapan Harta, is a form used by a taxpayer to disclose assets, debts, net asset, as well as the final calculation and payment of income tax payable. There are two policies in the implementation of the PPS, and here is the workflow for reporting SPPH. And the last is I have a change to assisting clients in submit annual tax report and as tutors in preparing company's financial statements. This is the documentation when I accompanied one of the employees in doing the annual tax reporting. Uh, Next, there are problems I have faced during internship and I will present to how I solve my problems. The first is uh, I didn't fill the tax report attachment that is requested to be filled out and reported. And the way to fix it is I write in a notebook step by step what needs to be done in filling out the e-form annual tax report. This not serve as a practical guide for opening the e-form annual tax report attachment that must be filled out and I report it so that no more sheets are missed in the future. The second problem is when I submit annual tax report, the downloaded e-form is broken for no apparent reason. So that submission process cannot be carried out with that e-form. And the way to fix it is I return to the process of logging into the JP online site and then downloading the e-form. Ensure that there are no interruption in the process of downloading the e-form so that there are no system errors when pressing the submit button. Because the tax report uses a new e-form, the filling is done from the beginning again. And the third is the client who always refills a very draft sent and draft that are sent many times and draft that took a long time to be responded. And the way to fix it is FIM Consulting prepare to fill the tax annual report in the e-form earlier, even though the draft has not been approved to avoid accumulation of work at the end of the deadline. When there is an improvement from the client, it will be updated according to the request. And here it is the documentation during I do my internship in FIM Consulting. Thank you. That is all for me. I would like to apologize if there is a mistake. I hope you have a nice day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.